All right, so our next part in reference modeling, now that we have our reference sheet set up, we're going to use this to model the camera. We're also going to use this to do the texturing later on. So you need to make sure you save your PSD. All right, so we're going to open up 3ds Max. And you're going to hit F for front view, so you make sure it says front view in the top left corner. And you can turn your grid off by G, so if that helps or not. We're going to create a plane. So we're going to go to create menu, shapes or geometry, get a plane. You're going to drag out a plane. It's not too big of a deal what size you do. I'm going to go ahead and just do something like maybe 100 by 100. I've got some extra stuff down there. So you're going to do 1 segment by 1 segment, and then you're going to turn off real world map size because we want our texture to fit to it, right? Because our texture is a perfect square. It's 1024 by 1024. So you're going to find your PSD file, and you're going to drag and drop your file right onto your plane. I'm going to name this plane camera ref, for short for reference, right? Turn off my grid so I can see it. So this is why you want the length and width to be the same so that it doesn't get stretched or be awkward, because in reference modeling you are modeling this exact, so we want to get as close as possible that we can to it. So we're then you can zero these out if you want to center it on your grid. You can do 0, 0, 0. Mine's 178 because I got it moved up and down here. So now it's 198. Move it back down, 191. So now that we got that set up, we can right click, go to Object Properties. You're going to do by layer and turn off Show Frozen in Gray. In other words, when we freeze it, we don't want it to be gray. So turn that off. Click OK. Then we're going to go right click again, and this time we're going to go freeze selection. So now you can't select it, and it is good to go. So now our reference is set up. Now we're going to go ahead and continue forward with modeling, and we're going to start by creating a box, approximately the dimensions of that. So you can go hit P for perspective and kind of rotate around. Kind of want the sides to be about what the actual side would be. So you can change your measurements, whatever you'd like. You can round off for whole numbers even if you like. That helps. It doesn't really matter. You just want to get kind of close to it. We're going to name this our camera. We'll just go ahead and turn off real world map size right away. And we're going to right click, go to Object Properties. We're going to go to By Layer, and we're going to do see-through. So we can make this see-through. We can see our handy-dandy shape, right? So we're going to start with the basic geometry in the next video, getting the actual polyflow, and we'll talk about that.